From Los Angeles, California, where the Mad Scientist Party are.
Hello there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Mad Scientist Party Hour. My name's Kevin Kraft. Once again joined by a man who is fully nude from the waist down and is currently rubbing on a salami. Just kidding, that's his boner. It's Jeff Clark.
You don't know that. You're just speculating. I am Donald Ducking it.
And beaming to us from a French whorehouse, the bearded escargot-eating butthole bandit known as Shuddyboy.
Yo, brat, brat.
So, as you'll hear on the Easter egg, unless you're watching this on YouTube, and then you'll have to go download the audio podcast, Shuddyboy gave us a tiny tour of the house because he has been upping up his collectible and toy game, now branching off into the Masters of the Universe He-Man world and just stocking up on tons of He-Man toys and Funko Pops, and he's found a way to get approval for all of these toys by buying big display cases and then just being like, I don't know what I'm going to put in them. So we got like a mini tour, and Jeff is still coming to us from, it looks like he's in the Matrix, and a bunch of shelves with guns are going to start flying by him at any minute. Like, Jeff is just in a white void. And I was thinking, you know,
wait, what?
You've bitched that people don't go to the YouTube channel enough, and then people on YouTube bitch that you don't give anybody anything to look at enough.
Well, I mean, look at his hair today. That's all the art he needs.
I activated the sex appeal. What else do you want, Kevin?
Give me the Patrick Bateman.
I don't. You see two pictures, right?
You got two
Fucking
pictures.
Pam with whipped cream bikini and
the Pam,
broken.
But you almost never see Pam with whipped cream bikini because of your head. Like,
Yeah,
if
and
you
it's
would move
just-
her over to the wall over your right shoulder above the light switch, instantly better.
Plus, it still is just two small framed prints mashed together. Like there's a lot to work with in your background, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. So I was thinking maybe we could start a like an Amazon wish list and put some posters on there, like a shirtless Rob Lowe or the Coreys
from the 80s or from the 90s.
From the 80s, maybe like a tasteful Cheryl Tiegs, something, and then the Puminati can pick what gets sent to you, and you just have to put it up.
I don't hate this idea.
I love this idea.
Because I feel like it's not too much panhandling if it's joke posters that are like $6.
That's
like
true.
We're putting the listeners in the driver's seat.
I'll get a new one. I'll put up a new one each week or something, or every month.
This is the
maybe.
MSPH version of fan-controlled football.
I was going to say this is like Around the Horn with Woody Page, if you ever watch that show, where he puts like the different like jokes on these chalkboards behind him. I'll just have like a different like goofy ass poster behind me every week.
Yeah.
I don't hate this idea, Kevin.
I mean,
Maybe one time it could be the cat that just says "hang in there," like hanging from the branch.
Oh, like memes. We're going to frame memes?
Well, it's an inspirational poster.
Yeah, I don't think those were called
Not
memes.
familiar with that.
You're not what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
I'm not a poster guy, as you can tell. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not much of a frills guy.
Listen, you can make me the bad guy if you want. All right.
Look, I like my V-necks white and packs of 5, and my walls bare.
That is a short V-neck today. Is it even a V?
It's a no V-neck now.
Oh man, is this a way of getting into Jeff's mind? Like we can read your mental status by the depth of your V-neck plunge?
He has a webcam date with a cam girl later. That's why he's all gussied up.
Do you get those? I think if you pay enough money, you could. No, I don't. No, I mean, what was your like? What's your guess on my state of mind?
I don't know. I didn't know if that was something you were throwing out there. It's like your Amber Alert level. Depends on your V-neck.
Yeah, this is my call to help.
Yeah.
Or for help. Maybe. I don't know. I feel pretty good. I did some yoga today. I woke up at 5 a.m., did a whole bunch of work. Showered, masturbated, got myself a nice little hairdo. I've had a good day thus far.
And you didn't just like shoot a load in your own hair and slick it back, right? Oh, I'm multitasking.
If I thought that would help, maybe. I'm trying to get my shit with a nice slick back. I'm talking Pacino, Scent of a Woman.
All right. I feel
you know what I'm saying? Devil's advocate type Pacino look.
Well, I feel like people should reach out to us and with some suggestions of what we should put on the list for Geoff's wall. Because I actually had for maybe a year or two a hidden little Easter egg joke on my Twitter page that somebody just caught fairly recently. So I always see, porn chicks, they would have their Amazon wish list in their bio. Like Twitter gives you one clickable link, and it would be their Amazon wish list, and horny dudes would send them whatever was on it. I think even Eric the Midget on the Stern Show had one, and they had a good laugh going over all the items that he had on there that he wanted people to buy for him. So I made one that was all gag items. It was like a book on how to deal with a tiny penis, extra small condoms, butthole stickers, chain wallets, just ridiculous shit. And I've had it up there for so long, and nobody ever called me out on it.
Until recently?
Yeah, somebody...
Did anyone buy you any of this?
No, and I didn't want to, because then that removes a joke. Like, I would go on there every couple of weeks and just scour Amazon for the weirdest stuff. Like, there was liquid ass on there. Anything
What is liquid ass?
It's a spray that smells like bungholes, I think. Let me see if it's still... Because I removed the link now. Like, once somebody in Discord found it, and they're like, has anybody ever called out Kevin for all this fucking weird shit he has on his Amazon wish list? And that was kind of all I was going for. I like hiding little Easter eggs and shit. Someone found it, and I was like, all right, it's time to promote. So I put the Patreon link there. Where is it? Here we go. An apron featuring a photo of a buff shirtless man fucking a sheep. A spaghetti strap top that says "Daddy's little slut."
Is it a cartoon buff topless man, or is it like an actual, like it's like a person?
It's a photo. There was a Sophia from the Golden Girls Chia Pet, a yodeling pickle, maxi pads for your armpit, super small condoms, a bucket of
sweater.
slime.
Let's add that to my wish list.
Cooking with Coolio in paperback. 100 pieces of plain wooden cubes. Male enhancement penis pills. A book on penis enlargement. Penile cream for dry, cracked penis skin.
If someone bought you the penis growing pills, did you take them?
No. Because they probably don't make your penis bigger, but they probably do something to you.
I was gonna say it might be like one of those situations where it's all upside. They're either worthless or your dick gets bigger. You know what I mean? It's almost like a free roll. Like, hey, whatever.
Well, what if it makes your dick smaller?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's a good chance there's a free roll. It's either nothing, probably nothing, like 99% of the time nothing. But there's a chance. I don't think it would hurt your dick, is what I'm saying.
Well, I'll let you take them if somebody buys them. What else was there? Fake nipple adhesives.
What do you want me to do?
Urine.
That's why people don't take this shit seriously.
Urine specimen cups, fake $100 bills, a VHS head cleaner, poop Play-Doh, frog-shaped soap, a Nicolas Cage sequin throw pillow.
That's legit, though. You would have that.
That would be
You would
kinda
be
cool.
excited about that.
I'd display that one for sure. I don't think I would use the frog-shaped soap or the urine piss test strips. But now that joke has come and gone, I can clear out that whole wish list and fill it with Geoff background items. And there's probably going to be a lot of naked dudes.
Yeah, I have a feeling there's going to be a high amount of dicks suggested, or graphic dicks mailed to me, phallic objects, whatever.
Well, we'll get canceled from YouTube if we do that.
Oh, that's right, guys. Remember that. We'll get canceled from YouTube. So
it has to be YouTube appropriate.
Banana hammocks.
So your fucking posters are going to have to be tasteful.
Yep.
Your posters are going to have to be tasty.
Can tasteful be used for opinions, or is that just for like food?
No, it's opinions.
Okay.
Anything else you
Shuddy,
need us to clear up?
You want Trivial Pursuit. I'll give you that one. Okay. I like to argue, but you're probably right.
So now that I'm doing the Jason Ellis show is back in podcast form, we all get together twice a week and bang out some shows, and we are trying to do this in the safest way possible, because if we get sick, this would be a bad time to miss shows as we're launching and stuff. So we're trying to be safer, and we go and get COVID tests every week. And I go to this place I told the story about where you drive through and you wait in this long-ass line in your car, and they give you a little swab, and you do it yourself. You swab your mouth, put it in a little vial, drop it off, and boom, you go home. And I thought I was signing up at the same place I always do, but you do it on a map that has pin drops on it. And I accidentally hit the wrong pin, and when it sent me my email confirmation, I was like, oh, that's not the spot. That's not where I go. So I couldn't find the place. I get there for my appointment, and I'm used to a big empty parking lot filled with a snaking line of cars of people going to get their tests and shit, and there's nothing. And all of a sudden, I see a little RV that almost looked like an ice cream truck or some shit. And it had little fold signs set out in front of it, and I was like, oh, that's the spot. But it's fucking dead. What the hell's going on here? Now I'm used to these places being packed and shit. So I park, I get out, no line, I check in immediately, they hand me my thing, and I'm like, guy sees me looking around, and he's like, oh yeah, you can just go stand over there by that fence and do your test. Which I thought was weird, but fuck it. I go for it. I walk over there, there's two other dudes sitting there digging through their little pouch, finding all their little pieces and stuff. And I take the swab out, and the way you do it, the instructions say, you cough into the crook of your elbow 5 times, and then you swirl the saliva around in your mouth, and then you swab for 20 seconds. You get like the gums, tongue, under the tongue, back of the throat. And I'm used to doing this in my car, and now I'm fucking doing it in public. And I'm getting the back of my throat, and I'm going, gagging on it like it's a fucking porno. And I look over, and parked on the side of the street, there's some chick in her car just staring at me with her mouth open like, what? Watching me deep throat this swab going, ow! And then I get all fucking self-conscious, so I had to turn around and put my back to her and like throw the part of my hoodie up, and I'm digging around and just and then just snapped it off in the vial, sealed it, and ran off as fast as I could. And while that was happening to me, it reminded me of a text that I got from Shuddy.
I thought that's what you were segueing into.
Yeah. I guess Shuddy has never known about my weak gag reflex.
Me neither.
I also have a very weak gag reflex. I do that if I'm when I brush my teeth in the morning and I like brush my tongue and the roof of my mouth, I gag the entire time.
Me too.
When I go to the dentist, I also gag when they're doing work. Like I have, since Geoff is the dick sucker, it's a good thing he has a strong gag reflex.
I've never gagged in my life.
Yeah, no, never. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I went to the dentist today, and when they give you that thing you have to bite on that holds the little circle so they can put the x-ray machine up to it, she put too far back, and I was going, and she's like, "Yeah, are you all right?" I was like, "Just take the picture."
My gag reflex is
Shoot it now.
is so bad that the last dentist I went to told me I need to take better care of my teeth because my gag reflex is so weak I won't be able to handle putting dentures in.
Damn, that's awfully presumptuous.
Damn, yo, this dentist just ran you over, then backed up.
Seriously.
Oh my god.
I mean, I mean, of course you're going to have dentures someday, so get used to gagging. Yeah,
well, I mean, he's saying you got to avoid the dentures because you're not going to have dentures one day. Apparently dentures won't work for Shuddy.
You're just going to be a gum guy.
All right,
got an empty
eating
mouth.
soup, whatever. Soup and smoothies.
Drinking Ensure.
You like soup, don't you?
I do.
Got acai at the ready whenever you need it.
No granola.
Yeah, I could
No
be able to do
granola
the
at that
granola.
point.
Just mushy berries and acai slime. Let me ask you if you've ever had this happen, Shuddy. So when I'm hungover, when I brush my teeth in the back, I'll skip the whole gagging thing and just barf all over my toothbrush. You ever had that happen?
Yeah, it just comes up automatically. Like there's no gag. It's just you're brushing and
Barf in the sink.
Yep.
I hate it.
I have absolutely had that happen. That's why the only benefit to the weak gag reflex used to be when I would drink real heavily, and I knew that at some point I was either I was gonna vomit, so it was either do it myself or do it at an inopportune time. So it was always very easy for me to pull the trigger.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah. Oh, I better vomit up some of this booze or I'm going to have a rough go of it. So just finger in and whoop, out it comes.
Never much work at all.
Nope. Don't have to fight. Don't have to.
Ready to spew at a moment's notice.
You two sellers really glass half full that gag reflex pretty fast.
Oh, you should see when I have to pull the trigger. I have to double fist myself.
Shove his whole fist down his throat.
I do both ends just to make sure I get it all out.
Both.
Oh shit! But yeah, Shuddyboy never knew I had a weak gag reflex, and man,
like I swear I never knew that you jerk off on your knees every time on the floor.
You know, MSPH.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about you.
It's a journey that just continues to give. I can't wait to see what.
I guess we talked about that on episode 26. Is that what we were told?
Yeah,
26.
I wasn't even part of the show then, right? I thought I came on.
I don't
34.
even. That might have been the episode before I even joined. I'm trying to. I know that's right around. That was either my first episode or
a recruiting visit,
or just before I convinced Kevin to let me join permanently.
I tell you what, man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't make a very good gay guy. My blowjobs would be awful. My fucking ass crack is a mess.
That's all somebody wants is the person who's going down on them to be gagging the entire time, and not in a fun way.
No.
you got dick enlargement pills
there's
on your
serious
wish list.
distress going on, and you're in danger of getting vomited on it.
It's like,
any
Jesus Christ,
second.
all I got in was the pee hole and you're gagging. I hate it, though. I wonder if it's a thing, because, like, so this was, like, the worst of it, and I think it also just plays into my overactive anxiety and shit. But when I was dating my ex back from, like, Bing Bong school, like, I was just head over heels in love with her. And, like, just being around her made me nervous and stuff. And, you know, we split up when I graduated because she lived in L.A. and I lived in Jersey. And she came to hang out in, like, Philly to visit, like, me and all my, you know, my Philly homies. So it was the first time I had seen her in a while, and I was super nervous. And I was gagging just from inhaling cigarettes. And people caught up on it. Like, I was trying to be all nonchalant because, like, I would feel it happen, and I'd turn and be like, "Ah," and do my best to, like, put a silencer on it. Just do a quick, "Whoa, ah." And somebody caught on. They're like, "Fuck is wrong with you over there? Are you gagging on your cigarette?" And yeah, I was like so nervous, just inhaling, trigger my gag reflex. Fucking smoke.
So can you not do like lollipops or popsicles or like if a dum-dum gets a little loose, you might end up barfing all over the place.
Let's just say I can't deep throat my ice pops. I can't enjoy bananas the way you do, Geoff.
Yes. I'll take down a banana in one bite. You know that.
Yeah, we saw it last week.
I don't even chew my bananas. I take them like pills.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, fucking shit, man.
Yeah, I hope we have more of that because I have nothing to talk about.
We actually did get a little a treat from one of our dear and oldest Puminati friends. Our good friend, Deep Voice Mike, a.k.a. Voice of God, a.k.a. Mike's News, sent us a little treat. You know, he makes us production pieces from time to time, and it's usually promoting something and highlights something very goofy that we do. And he wanted to help us get the word out of the Patreon. And he sent us a little piece here. Let me see if I can find this motherfucker, because it is...
We're going to give him another Discord title, maybe. Maybe be like associate producer.
Imaging Master?
Well, is this an image? Because I feel like usually he kills out in the audio and using that.
No, that's
voice of
an
his.
industry term, imaging. That's like...
Oh, I see.
Like when you're listening to Z100, like... Z100.
Well, Kevin, as you know, they
refused
refuse to hire me in the industry.
What do you mean?
I think I'm like 0 for 3 with radio jobs. Interviews.
Well...
Do you have any tips?
That? Oh, shit, it autoplayed. Nope. No.
Okay, all
I got
right,
nothing.
cool.
All right, here I go. I found it. Hold on. Here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
You've heard him scream.
Ah!
You've heard him do impressions.
Here, drink some water.
But now, hear Kevin Kraft in a way you never thought. That's right, it's Kevin's ASMR channel, available only on the Puminati Double Elite Extreme Patreon tier. For only $69 a month, join and hear the soothing and oddly satisfying sounds of Kevin Kraft. You'll also hear Shuddyboy's dog snoring. And Geoff Clark.
Who's that?
It's you.
I heard a zipper.
Yeah, now you're jacking off.
And more Kevin. Sign up today at patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour.
So anybody who's been curious about a peek behind the paywall.
Yep.
Deranged.
$69. You get that. You get access to that.
Yeah, you'll get some
all your
deranged
ass
dolphin
smear.
noises. You'll get some Shuddyboy's dog snoring and Geoff eating Tic Tacs and whacking off.
Damn right.
There's truly something for everybody.
I think the $69 price point's a little low, though. I think we should go $69.
$69.96, so it's the same both directions.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I like
I thought it was a
palindromes.
bad joke, but thanks, Shuddy. Thanks for helping me out.
You're
Kevin,
welcome.
just fucking left me out there in the breeze.
He left you hanging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sailed one over the middle on me.
I was just gonna let that one breathe. Let it age. Sometimes that fills the room, and you're like, "Oh, that's actually quite pleasant right now."
Okay, I thought it was going the other way, but fair enough.
Let's see. I think we got some other emails too. Shuddy Boy, why don't you make some silly noises while I pull these up?
Good email transition sound right there. You had to have found something.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, here's somebody commenting on our YouTube stuff, Geoff, since you've made that a huge issue now.
Okay.
He says,
what do they have to say?
Hey, boys, this is coming from someone who spends a ton of time behind the windshield for work. I consume most content via audio since I travel a good amount for work. But when you said today's Easter egg, episode 493, would be on YouTube, I couldn't wait to watch it when I got home. I don't have time to watch full episodes on YouTube, but definitely have time to watch some clips of featured segments so I can see the facial expressions and reactions. I'd be willing to bet your YouTube views go up if you post clips in addition to the full episodes. Keep up the quality content. Sorry it took Kevin losing his job for me to give MSPH a listen. I'm not into comic books or video games, so I thought I wouldn't identify with what you guys do. Man, I was wrong. Show is fucking hilarious. And that's from Wolf Knife, the Butcher of Bakersfield, and now a Puminati Extreme Elite member. Well, thank you, friend. You'd be surprised how many times I've heard that. Like, hey, you got fired, so I figured I'd throw you a bone. And holy shit, you guys don't talk about comics all day.
You guys don't suck.
Yeah, I thought I was going to give you charity, but hey, you guys aren't bad.
I see that a lot in the comments on Apple Podcasts. Is that they came over just to listen to one after you lost your job, and that they're going through the whole catalog. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I guess on the Sirius XM show, I did have the reputation as the resident dork, but I don't know why so many people were under the impression that all we do is talk about comics here. But I don't know. Maybe
I really don't understand how they were under that impression.
Yeah, Geoff's never read a comic in his life. Actually, that's not true. You've read. Yeah. We got you to read Walking Dead, and
there's one more.
Yeah, what did you got him into something, Shuddy? I think you're like, oh, you should try this one. And then I think that was the last comic Geoff ever read.
Yeah, I'm not a big comic guy, but whatever.
I think it was Kingdom Come.
Yes,
where they're all
that
old.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
Alex Ross.
Yep.
So I give it a shot. Yeah, I'm not a big comic book guy myself, but thanks for listening, dude, and joining our Patreon. Yeah, I've heard that a number of times too. People just kind of expecting to throw you some charity and I don't know, do you a solid, and they end up liking the show, which is awesome. Great feedback, and it's much appreciated. I thought a lot of that would happen, considering a lot of the Ellis fam and the recent subscribers of our Patreon are like really big fans of the Jason Ellis show, and went as far as just outright cancel Sirius once Jason Ellis is no longer on there. So they needed to fill their audio void with something, and they gave us a shot. So it's nice that we're sticking with some people.
If you haven't joined the Patreon yet, I have something special in store for Shuddy Boy's fucking news tonight.
Oh boy!
On this episode of the Patreon,
Shuddy Boy's just
idea what that can mean.
Something specifically for just behind the paywall.
Oh, look at that! Shuddy Boy's just fucking rubbing his mushroom head on our bung pieces.
Must be talking.
Somebody's got to carry the weight of you slackers.
Okay, thank you, Shuddy.
I'm fucking texting you a karate shop. You son of a bitch.
Maybe that shouldn't be hitting so close to home for you, Kevin. I'm okay with what he said. It's going to roll right off of me.
All right. Well, I got some. I watched some stuff. I don't know if you guys watched some stuff, but it's.
I watched episode 3 of WandaVision.
I did too. Getting better.
And
getting a little weirder.
I watched a movie yesterday.
I did, and the stuff I watched has been forced at best. It's like, I don't know. I feel like MSPH, like people think it's all about comics. No, it's about the goofy shit we get up to. We review movies. We review TV shows. A lot of it was, tales from our adventures and stuff. And fucking a year ago, you never know. You could tune in, and I just got back from a trip to Japan where I blacked out drunk and pissed in my suitcase. But fuck, there's like fun's been off the table for a year. So sometimes it's like, well, shit. I gagged on a fucking COVID test like I was sucking a dick. And then it's like there's not even fucking movies coming out and shit. So I just took it upon myself. I haven't seen anything that's officially been released in 2021, and I found 2 movies that went straight to Netflix that are official 2021 releases. I wasn't fucking particularly interested in either of them, but I fucking watched them.
And what were they?
The first one I watched was... you know what? After I say it, I will never be able to remember this again. Outside the Wire. Have you heard of that? I'll take that as a no.
Oh.
No, I have not.
I've heard of Man on the Wire.
With Anthony Mackie?
Yes. And
how was it?
I like Anthony Mackie. He kicks ass. He's awesome as the Falcon.
Doc.
Yeah, he's a solid actor. And it's an action movie. It takes place in the future. It's like a war movie. And yeah, I did not like that. So the story of it is it's 2036, and this guy who's a drone pilot, he's like the best drone pilot they got, and he disobeys a direct order, and he fucking bombs this van and kills 2 U.S. Marines to save the lives of all the other ones. Because he has to blow. He's like, I recognize this machine right here. It's going to shoot missiles and kill everybody. I got to kill these 2 just to make sure everybody else lives. And they give him shit because he disobeyed a direct order and killed his fellow soldiers. And they're like, okay, you just sit behind a fucking TV screen and you don't see actual combat. So we're going to put you in there so you know what it feels like. And they assign him with Anthony Mackie, who turns out he's a robot. He's a robot man. And
it has Urine Greyjoy in it also.
Yes. Yeah, he's the bad guy. So
good bad guy.
It was just the guy who is the drone pilot just didn't really have much charisma as a leading man. And I don't know if anybody told him that they were shooting a movie when they made this. He didn't really seem to have much oomph in his delivery. And it was very silly. We're all big fans. Agree T2 is a Hall of Fame 5-dicker movie, correct?
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Absolutely.
I feel like everybody's familiar with the line when Sarah Connor's getting questioned when she's handcuffed, and she's like, anybody not wearing 2 million SPF sunblocks going to have a really bad day. Very quotable line when she's talking about the nuclear attack that's going to hit Los Angeles. They do the same thing in this. You can't recycle T2 lines, man. They're too noticeable. He's talking about...
Yeah, she's drooling a little.
Yeah, just flipping the fuck out. Yeah, they're talking about these bad guys have access to nukes and they're going to hit the mainland. And, if you're going to be at your wedding, you better be wearing 500 SPF. That's going to stop a nuke. 500. Not only did you steal a line from T2, you went from 2 million to 500. It was just very cliched shit like that over and over again. I started this movie at 7 o'clock at night and fell asleep.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't fall asleep in movies, and I fell asleep at a 7 o'clock showing. So it was bad. I'll give it this. There were some cool stuff at the end because Anthony Mackie, he's an AI, highly advanced cyborg that looks exactly like a human. And then towards the end of the movie, they give him a couple cool fight scenes where he's doing like sweet acrobatics and there's cool choreography, but it's, man, you got to wait so fucking long for it. You know, I had to watch something new, and unfortunately, I watched a 1.5 dicker.
Oof.
Oh,
yeah,
baby. What a fucking terrible score.
That was homework.
Before you get in the other review, can I speak on something about no new movies coming out?
Of
Maybe
course.
give the Puminati a little homework.
Okay.
This new movie coming out for HBO Max, the Denzel Washington movie, The Little Things. Are you at all interested?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Denzel's got an HBO Max exclusive.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to lose you here. It's with Rami Malek. Is that how you say it? Rami Malek?
Yeah, I like him.
Yep.
And
Rami Malek?
And Jared Leto. So
I fuck with Jared Leto.
okay, cool. All right, that's where I thought I was going to lose you. So it's about these two cops that are hunting down a serial killer. It's called The Little Things, and it comes out in theaters, but on HBO Max. Like, it's not coming out in theaters in LA. So HBO Max this weekend, January 29th.
No shit.
So I'm watching it. Like,
I'll watch
100%
that.
I'm watching it.
Fuck yeah, I'll watch. Yeah. Jared Leto, I didn't like his Joker, but that wasn't his fault. I don't think it was his idea to make the Joker a juggalo. But, like, he's awesome in Fight Club. He was awesome in Blade Runner 2049. Dude's a solid actor.
Yeah, I think he's playing, like, a fucking creep that they're investigating as a serial killer. But because it's like a serial killer mystery, that tells me that he's probably not the serial killer, but he plays a pretty good creep. You know what I mean? And like him in the trailers and just like how they show Jared Leto, it's like, oh, you know what? He's probably going to play a good weirdo in this.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I feel like he gets a bad rap because he's in an emo band.
I think he gets a bad rap. Yeah,
it's easy to clown.
He might suck. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I think he kind of makes himself a pretty big target.
Because I don't
know.
I've made mistakes in the past that people call me out on. I thought, there would never be a good Wonder Woman movie, and that first one kicked ass. We weren't doing MSPH then, but I was very critical of the choice of Heath Ledger as the Joker, and couldn't have been more wrong on that. So every now and then I put my foot in my mouth. And I've always liked Jared Leto. And when they announced that he was going to be the Joker, I was like, I could see him getting into it and doing a dark role and kind of doing it justice the way Heath Ledger did. And maybe I'm just incapable of being right. But at least that time I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you have a bad track record with movie role projections.
I know. That's why I was very middle of the road on Batfleck. And I think that played out well for me.
Yeah.
I rode the fence.
You made a hot take on The Weeknd, and you're starting to come around on him.
That's true. I like the stuff that The Weeknd puts out that kind of sounds like 80s music.
I really enjoy that as well.
His other stuff, not so much, but when he's going for an 80s vibe, I fuck with that.
Yeah, when he's not working with Drake, you're into it.
Oh, he works with Drake a lot?
Yeah, they actually said that. There's like a rumor that he pretty much wrote Drake's most successful album.
Don't they have to give like writer's credits on that shit?
Like he got credits and producer credits, but supposedly like he did a lot of the work. Like,
no shit.
Like the Mankiewicz or whatever, the guy who wrote Citizen Kane in relation to Orson Welles, same type of like thing. Where it's like Drake's name is on it, but it's a Weeknd album that he's pretty much singing on, crooning on. I think it's called, I forget the name of the album. Take Care, right? Isn't that the name? Whatever. Point is, I hear what you're saying. I've been wrong on people, and I remember you being wrong on certain people. I always thought Jared Leto was someone you didn't like. That's why I said it like that. I was anticipating you guys being like, oh, fuck this movie, Jared Leto.
No, but Rami Malek's good too. I thought Mr. Robot was fucking fantastic, start to finish.
I knew you were going to like him, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I knew you do like him.
Queen movie was good. I'm pumped to see, maybe in 2025 when they finally put out that fucking Bond movie where he's the villain. I'm curious to see what he brings to the Bond villain table.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen enough out of him. I didn't really like iRobot towards the end of the first season. Didn't keep up with it. Did I say it's not iRobot, is it?
No, Mr. Robot.
I knew I said that wrong. Hold on. Mr. Robot. Okay, all right. I didn't like Mr. Robot towards the end of the season 1, so I didn't keep up with it. But I always thought he was a good actor. And I didn't see Queen, but he did, get nominated for a lot of awards. Didn't he win the Golden Globe?
He won some shit, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So I know I have like respect for his ability, and like seeing his name, despite not being like a big fan of anything he's in, still kind of gets me like excited. So, like him with Denzel feels like it could be a good movie. And I'm at the point now after watching like trailers all the time, because again, I watch a lot of TV with sports, and this is like one of the movies that is one of the few new movies that are coming out, and it's being promoted a lot like during like the sports that I watch. So I've seen enough like trailers and commercials on it where at this point, like I'm anticipating a good movie. So if it sucks, I'm going to come down on it.
Oh man, Jeff's ready. Jeff's ready to fucking swing that hammer.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, man, I don't know how to think about it with like the whole HBO Max Warner Brothers thing, because like I'm pumped that I'm going to get to see some new movies. I think the trailer for the Godzilla versus Kong thing looks pretty cool. I'm stoked for that, but like I'm also bummed out that all these studios are going to be losing money, and that could probably affect future movies they're going to make. And I don't know. I feel like if they're putting down payments, if they're going to gladly give me a hamburger and pay me on Tuesday, maybe once things open up again, I'll go pay and see Kong in the theater again if they do a re-release. Because I want shit to bounce back. I'm gonna go hard once theaters are open again. I might up it to like there 2 a week.
I keep thinking about, for $99 you can rent out an AMC theater here for a private viewing.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And I keep kicking that idea around.
Because I mean, think about it. You could just like bring your vape pen, and you could be like what's his name, De Niro in Cape Fear. Just like blowing out vape smoke nonstop in the theater, and like laughing at shit. Be as obnoxious as you want.
It's old movies they're doing it with. So like you can rent out a theater and watch Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Or you could do the full Cape Fear and just rent out a showing of Problem Child.
That's not an option.
That's so weird. That's like in Cape Fear. That's that whole scene when he's smoking a big fat cigar and laughing at the top of his lungs, all obnoxious. Like he's watching fucking Problem Child.
If I was gonna rent out a movie theater, I would want to rent it out for Armageddon. I want to rewatch that in the theaters.
So the current options for my local theater. I can't do it today. It doesn't do same day.
Armageddon. I'll fucking fly out there.
Did you see Armageddon in the theater on its initial run?
Of course, like 3 times. So I saw it in the drive-in. Oh man, if I can get my brother, I wonder if he would remember. What was the other big movie to come out around there? We had Armageddon, because they always do double features at the drive-in. At least that was the case for me growing up.
For $200, you can do a private theater showing of Wonder Woman 84.
No deal.
But the $99 options are Jurassic World, Back to the Future, Do the Right Thing, Jungle Fever, The Thing, Big Lebowski's, Lego Batman, Shawshank, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Mean Girls, School of Rock, Bridesmaids.
I'm looking at... So it was June of 98 that Armageddon came out.
Yeah, I'm looking for like big 98 movies. Because it was like a hell of a just...
Truman Show, Can't Hardly Wait, 6 Days, 7 Nights, Dirty Work, Mulan, X-Files,
Pleasantville, Half Baked,
Dr. Dolittle,
Fear and Loathing, SLC
Big
Punk.
Lebowski came out in 98.
Out of Sight.
Could have been Negotiator, which is a 100% Clark classic.
Saving Private Ryan.
Could have been Waterboy.
I mean, the far superior movie Deep Impact came out that year.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I will hang up this fucking Zoom call.
Negotiator was a month later. That was July 29th, 98. You know what I was just thinking? Like, you know how movie commercials back in the day, they used to film people coming out of screenings and being like, so, what did you think? And they're like, it was awesome. If they caught little Geoff leaving a theater after seeing Armageddon for the first time, oh my God, it was so fucking cool. Oh, I got a fucking boner off of it. Oh man,
I would have been like that kid with the chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I would eat animal crackers out of Liv Tyler's asshole any day. Like, all right, son, we cannot use that in a TV promo. Oh, okay, I'll eat them out of her pussy.
Dude, I'm going through the fucking 98 like big movies that come out. Holy shit, there are some sweet movies who have been released.
98 was a good year.
Yeah, He Got Game, Waterboy, Rounders, of course, Armageddon,
Basketball,
Half Baked, yeah, Basketball. I like Patch Adams. I guess Big Lebowski came out in 98. American History X. Damn, The Negotiator, like we said. Blade. Just keeps going, man.
Dead Man on Campus.
Godzilla. I kind of like that movie, but it hasn't aged
Matthew
well.
Broderick one?
Wedding Singer. Damn, dude.
Man, Sandler had 2 movies in 98?
Rush Hour, Addams Family Reunion.
Saving Private Ryan. I know we mentioned that already, but
Urban Legend.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I saw that in the theater for sure.
Night at the Roxbury.
Belly.
Rushmore.
Belly.
How about City of Angels? They had that badass Goo Goo Doll song that killed it on TRL for that entire summer.
Don't want the world to see me.
You remember she's fucking Meg Ryan's going down the street on the bicycle and just goes no hands because she knows Nick Cage has her. Damn right, Nick Cage has got you. I've done that too.
Doesn't she get
Nick
fucking
Cage's spirit would keep me up?
Doesn't she get creamed by a logging truck? Like she just puts her arms out and then pow, truck hits her.
I think you're confusing that with the other 98 big movie, Meet Joe Black. Remember that? where Brad Pitt is like saying, it's like in the beginning of the spoiler alert. I think it's in the beginning of the movie. It's the only scene from the movie I've actually watched. But like he's having like this emotional goodbye with his girlfriend, and he just like they're like looking back at each other as they're walking away, and then he walks in the middle of the street and just violently gets murdered by like gets hit by a fucking bus, and he's dead. And
yeah, I think because I don't think I've ever seen that, but I think that was like an early internet GIF. Like
yes,
he's walking across the street and he gets hit by one car, flies into the path of another car before he even hits the ground, and then that one nails him and throws him. And the camera angle doesn't change; it's just one static camera angle, so it looks ridiculous.
And it is completely like the wrong tone for the movie.
I've always wanted to watch that, but I think it's like a 3-hour fucking movie, and every time I go to pull the trigger, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do fucking 3 hours of that.
How it was sold to me is my buddy watched it when we were kids, and he's like, dude, this movie fucking sucks. But there is an awesome scene you gotta see in the beginning. He showed me that. It's just like he's like, yeah. I'm like, how is this movie not awesome? Like Brad Pitt gets murdered like that in the beginning. Like it gets worse. Like yeah, it's just unwatchable from here on out. Like I was like, oh no shit. So I never watched the end of that or
2
the rest
hours
of it,
and 58 minutes.
Yeah, that is just. With only one car crash like that, that's a steep runtime. Speaking of spoiler alerts, so who could forget the volcanic chemistry between Nick Cage and Meg Ryan in City of Angels? But doesn't that same thing happen to her though? Like
she does die. I believe she gets hit by a car.
Yeah, because
I think I've only seen that movie. I saw that movie in theaters, but I don't think I've seen it since then.
Because he's an angel, right? And he falls in love with Meg Ryan, and he's like,
and he gives up being an angel so they can be together.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I can't. I'm an angel. I don't have a dick. I can't fuck you.
And then she immediately dies.
Yeah, so he puts in his pink slip. And he's like, I can't be an angel anymore. I need my penis to go fuck Meg Ryan with. And then, like, as he's running to be like, I got my dick, she's like on a bike with her arms out and wha-pow, logging truck.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that's how it plays out. Again, too funny for the tone of the movie, in my opinion.
Good song though. Goo Goo Dolls. What's that one again? God damn it.
Yeah, I think I went on.
So he's waiting for her to come home.
Iris, right?
On a bike.
Iris.
And sees. So she's riding along. A logging truck comes along. He's sitting at a table. I'm watching the scene right now. He's sitting at a table waiting for her to come home for dinner.
He's spitting on his brand new dick.
She doesn't get hit by the logging truck. She rides into the logging truck. and the candle in front of him blows out, and he goes booking out of the house. Feels
it's like
something wrong, and he goes looking for her and finds her.
She crashes into the truck. Like, she doesn't even get hit by a truck.
Fucking idiot.
Was she doing the arms out, eyes closed, looking up thing? And then...
No, she does
that. In her AirPods?
Yeah, she smacked into the truck, and he comes up to her. The trucker is nowhere to be found. She's laying on the ground with the trucker's coat over her and a road flare. And she's all... Yep.
Nick Cage wouldn't get here sooner.
Oh, no! And then she just goes blank and stops moving, and Nick Cage puts on an acting performance.
Well, yeah, he probably would have made me cry had I watched that movie.
He like looks around, sees nobody's looking, and he takes her hand and puts it on his crotch. Oh. You think he like tried to get his wings back? Like, oh, come on, man, rough deal.
I changed my mind.
Yeah, you can come back up. Come on.
Oh, for sure. He definitely sent an email to the Angels.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come on, I didn't know it. There's a refund policy, right? 7-day free trial of this.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm done. This wasn't cool.
Shuddy, what movie did you watch?
I watched 1986's Rad yesterday on Apple TV.
Did you watch that with Rinker? Because I saw him put that up on Letterboxd.
Yes, he hung out. We did our Christmas gift exchange, and we watched Rad. Yep.
That's not the one. Oh, no, I'm thinking BMX Bandits is the one with Nicole Kidman, right?
Correct.
Who's in Rad? Anybody?
Bart Connor, the U.S. Olympic gymnast. Bob Allen plays the main character. And then the main female character is good old MGL.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Her pre-jumpsuit
Rad?
days.
Okay, I'm going to look this up. Now you've got my interest.
It's a BMX movie from 1986 about a big race, and it is absolutely ridiculous. I loved it as a kid, and I had so much fun watching it again.
Did you have any sort of buyer's remorse? Being like, oh, this isn't fun.
No, none whatsoever. I bought it on Apple TV months ago, and Sharon nor the kids wanted to watch it with me. And finally, I found Mark, who was willing to agree to watch it. And it was great. So ridiculous. Like, there's very little plot development. It's just absurd.
Can you straight-faced recommend people watch it?
Dude, I can. If you are looking for just a cheesy 80s movie that has fun BMX stunts and a very, very attractive Lori Loughlin in it, then yes, I recommend it. There's this scene where they're at a dance and the bad guys, who are played by Bart Connor and the set of twins who remind me of the twins from G.I. Joe, are all dancing and doing this thing, and then Lori Loughlin and the main character come in on their bikes and do a flatland routine like they're dancing together by Send Me an Angel.
Oh, man. That song kicks ass.
It is so much fun.
Look at this random image that I'm sending. I'm going through the images of this rad movie. Look at the random one that I found. And this is in the IMDb page. It's not that random. What is with this little girl just grabbing MGL by the titties?
I don't think that was intentional, but those
God.
Those shirts that they're wearing,
going for it.
I almost bought a crew neck of that off of Amazon yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Man, she is hot. Go ahead. Holy shit.
I was just going to say, is it just me or is Lori Loughlin hotter now than she was back then? She looks older back then.
Well, she didn't have plastic surgery back then. And have you seen her since she did her jail time? Maybe she's looking a little rougher.
Yeah, right. I could see
she's got a couple teardrop tattoos.
Hotter. Don't get me going again. I mean, yeah, definitely. You know, some people really fuck their looks up. Some women fuck their looks up with some plastic surgery. So if plastic surgery is what's keeping her looking so good nowadays, like she's gotten the good plastic surgery. How about you didn't even sell this? Adrian's in this shit.
Okay. She is, but she's in like 3 scenes. Right. So they bill her as being in it, and she has like 3 scenes, and they're all very quick. Like I said to Mark, like,
that's not very rad.
How the fuck did they rope her into this? And Mark's like, they probably just could only afford her for 3 scenes, and because she plays the mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way they could afford her cut.
Yeah, I mean, this was after several of the Rocky films. So, I mean, and the Godfather movie. So she was in her, I would say, in her prime at that point.
She wasn't in the half pipe on one of the bikes?
No, there was no half pipe. This was the 80s. It's all very, very basic. Like the big thing in the movie was him doing a backflip on a bicycle.
Everybody just does bunny hops off the curb. They're like, whoa! Slow-mo.
Yeah, pretty much. For your guys' viewing pleasure, I sent you the bicycle dance scene for you to watch whenever you just need to pick me up.
All right. I'll watch that later. But in the meantime, we have some breaking news.
Mad Scientist Party Hour. Breaking news with Shuddyboy.
Speaking of imaging. Woo!
Speaking of what?
Imaging.
Oh. All right. We have the final MSPH Wrestling 7 announcement. St. Valentine's Day Massacre will take place on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Dom's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DomV311. So, we've got the hair versus hair triple threat match for the Hardcore Championship. Ginger and Juice versus Shawnee Killface, a.k.a. Don't Die, versus Jeff the Dragon Clark. Both superstars who don't walk away with the title will get their heads shaved and be bald for the Royal Rumble. Triple threat tornado tag team elimination match for the MSPH Tag Team Championship. Sticks and Stoned, which is Arts and the Boog, versus Fonzo and Grogu versus Los Lamos, who are the champions. Los Lamos lose, they will be unmasked.
And depantsed.
No. There's a 6-man ladder match for the MSPH Canadian Championship featuring Shitman Fart, Bonesy, Boochies,
Shitman
Dirt,
Fart,
Killer Matt Kilfillan, and Champion Lowman Chris. Then, cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase, we've got Red Rage challenging Jen T for the Women's Championship in a TLC match.
Oh.
So the first one to pull the belt down from the ceiling will leave the arena as champion.
Yes, I'm familiar with those.
We've got the Elimination Chamber match for the MSPH Television Championship featuring Jeff from San Pedro, O. Pete, Bat Dad, Voice of God Mike, The Great Pudini, and the champion, Chief Brody.
Oh, shit.
And we've got a retirement match. Loser gets kicked out of MSPH Wrestling in a no-holds-barred falls count anywhere of Spat versus Woody.
From Toy Story.
from Toy Story.
Man, there's
I'm rooting for Woody.
As am I.
Some deep division there. There's a lot of bad blood in that heads up.
And then we've got a 2 out of 3 falls table match for the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, which the first superstar to put his opponent through a table twice is the winner, with Big Sexy cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase versus Neon Kevin Kraft, the current champion.
Oh, shit. The Neon is where I get my powers.
We have a 20-woman Royal Rumble match for the MSPH Women's Money in the Bank briefcase featuring Curvy Beer Girl, Allie Muffin, The Goat, Elvira, the bride from Kill Bill, the returns of Ellen DeGeneres and Margot Robbie, and more surprise entrants.
Man.
Both my bitches in there. Oh, my
then
God. It could be a great
action-packed.
night for me.
To round off the evening, we've got a 30-man Royal Rumble match for the MSPH Money in the Bank briefcase.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, if anybody is listening that hasn't, virtually attended one of these MSPH wrestling events, they are very fun. Dom puts a lot of work into these, and the characters are all very, very accurate looking. And it's fun to just crack a beer, and we're all bullshitting in the chat and telling jokes and stuff. It's a very fun hang. So I highly recommend it if you haven't been there. And
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I have no qualms about not getting any repeat customers, because it's everybody who's ever been to one always comes to the next one. It's a party.
Yeah, it's a good time. Dom has put a tremendous amount of work into it.
Yeah. So follow him now, twitch.tv/DomV311.
Yep, you are correct.
And then you'll get the notification, and we'll try to send out reminders on social media and stuff as well. I got one more movie for you.
Oh, and this was the other one you forced yourself to watch on Netflix.
Yes. Have either of you guys heard of The White Tiger?
No.
No.
I'm kind of
IMDb.
I look at the top 10. Netflix always has what their top 10 streaming is at the moment. And shout out to Doug Benson, because he's taken it upon himself to watch whatever is at number one, whatever movie is number one. So I'm guessing he's sat through a lot of interesting things in the past month or two. But I saw this one, and it has I think her name's Priyanka Chopra, who we've talked about on MSPH in the past. We've designated her as a Babosaurus Rex. She married one of the Jonas Brothers. She's in it. It's an Indian movie that I didn't hear about until I put it on. I was just like, all right, new movie, time to watch something. And it's kind of like, it was interesting in the fact that it's a culture you don't see a lot of in mainstream movies. You don't see a big deep dive into the Indian caste system, and it focuses on this dude who's born dirt poor, and he's like a smart kid. He does really well at school, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna work my way out of this. Like, the caste system isn't what it once was, and you can if you fucking hustle and you put the grind in, you can elevate yourself. You can elevate your social status. So it follows this dude just from the the bottom of the bottom, trying to work his way up, and hustles his way as a driver for this like super rich family. But the people he starts working for are cocksuckers. They treat all their servants like crap, and they kick them and they slap them and shit, and they're real dickheads. And then Priyanka Chopra shows up, and her husband, like they were living in America and came home to India, and they're not really into treating people like dirt, and they don't like the whole caste system and treating the people that work at their compound like they're beneath them. But then they turn into dickheads, and then the guy you're following, like, he turns into a dickhead, and then it's just everybody's a fucking dickhead. Like, you're rooting for this dude, and he's really just eating shit sandwiches, and they're treating him like fucking garbage, and he's like, ooh, yes, sir, I will take care of that for you, sir. Like, he really swallows shit to put on a good face and do his job. And then he fucking gets this other guy fired he rats him out because he's a Muslim. He rats out a Muslim guy, so the family's like, oh, we don't like Muslims, so get his ass out of here. And he fucking narcs that guy out so he can move up a peg.
I was saying, you sounds like you're describing as like an Indian parasite.
Yes. Yeah, I was talking about that with I was playing Fortnite with Ginger and Juice, and I was talking about this movie, and he's like, "Yeah, it sounds like Parasite, man. Like, poor person works their way into being a driver for a rich family, but Parasite is more mental chess and like a whole family outsmarting people to worm. Like the whole family ends up working for the rich family. This one's just this guy looking out for himself, and it's hard to root for him when he turns into a dickhead." And I was also thinking it was a little bit like almost like an Indian Scarface too, because he just wants to like build an empire, and sometimes you gotta step on some people's necks to get up high. And maybe I just wasn't prepared for that, but like I don't know, he does some stuff where it's like, ooh, it's pretty fucking tough to root for you, man. So it was interesting though. I'll give it that. It was interesting. It held my attention. I enjoyed watching it. It wasn't the greatest movie I've ever seen. And like I said, it's packed with people being buttholes, so you don't know really who to root for. But I don't know, I'll suck three taxi driver dicks. Cab driver dicks.
Wait, tiger dicks.
Tiger dicks? Yeah, I was trying to avoid the whole bestiality thing, but yeah, I'll suck some tiger dicks.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
It was interesting. I guess it's based on a New York Times bestseller. I don't know if it's a true story, but it's like a popular book that this Indian filmmaker who's pretty big adapted. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to
Indian Parasite. Okay.
Godzilla and fucking King Kong fighting each other, man.
Yeah, the little things.
Come on.
Hopefully it's a banger.
Give me fucking James Bond, please.
Dude.
Just need some stuff. Been watching like a lot of anime lately.
Oof.
I didn't know if like I could turn into a bigger dork, but it's happened. I think my body is slowly unfucking everybody I've ever had sex with, and I'm a born again virgin.
I am a virgin again. I'm a virgin again. Yeah. Sucks, right? But it's exciting too.
I have something to look forward to. I get to lose my virginity.
Yeah, when am I going to pop my cherry again?
Oh, oops! I swear this never happens.
Yeah, does it feel like a bag of sand?
All right, let's take a listen to a couple of
voicemails. Yay!
Check in with
20. Smoke if you got them.
Check in with the Puminati. Oh yeah, 1 minute. All right, let's see here. I believe this is where we left off. Let me make sure this volume's up. What? Okay.
Sounds like arts. Can't hear it, but it sounds like arts.
I mean, we played the voice of God thing. That went through. Why is this?
Time caller,
Aha.
long-ass time listener. Been listening to you guys since Kevin was by himself, with Miguel, through all the hard times.
Oh, I see Lori Loughlin.
Along came Shuddy.
In the
Since he
transcript.
wasn't a
Along
virgin.
came my boy the Dragon, which I have to agree with this week. Dragon, you have a very, very good point about Lori Loughlin going to jail. Look, what did she do? She did the one thing America's good at, capitalism. She paid her way and her kids' way to the top.
Well, technically speaking, isn't capitalism paying the exorbitant tuition?
Yeah.
Will you not cut off the voicemail?
Not bribes? All right.
If that's not
She did-
what the fuck you guys do, then what the fuck do you do? Dude, I'm a Canadian. I'm stuck in fucking socialist fucking Canada where we might as well trade camels for fucking horses. It's just bullshit up here.
You could trade camels for horses?
Yeah,
That's pretty
the
I
barter
don't
system.
think he knows how socialism works.
Dude, I'm a Canadian.
Don't
I'm
disrespect
stuck
the
in fucking
listeners.
socialist fucking Canada where we might as well trade camels for fucking horses. It's just bullshit
That's
up here.
socialism.
Down there,
Camels for
you guys,
horses.
your whole fucking job is to, pay your way to the top. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, please discuss. I'll wait.
Yeah, bribes.
So if I am wrong, then Kevin, Shuddy, enlighten me. How the fuck does capitalism work?
Wait a second. Why are we talking about fucking capitalism? What is this, social studies? This is Mad Scientist Party Hour. We're talking about farts. Capitalism, you dork.
Canada is also not socialist since they also allow companies to be held by private citizens for profit and not by the state.
Oh, he just got shuddied.
Oh man,
So that's what capitalism is. Capitalism is a political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by state. So that means private people are allowed to own businesses, whereas with communism, the state owns and controls everything.
You've just been shuddied.
So capitalism isn't bribing your kid into college.
Just talk over your own shuddying,
Shuddy. Able to,
you got to savor your victories.
Form of it
is the ability to own a business and profit.
I think the point that he's trying to make is that if you do capitalism very well, traditionally speaking in America, that it's able to give you some benefits. You're able to pay for benefits people who didn't do capitalism so well aren't able to do.
It doesn't make them any less illegal just because you have the money, though, Geoff. Bribes are still bribes and still illegal, no matter if it's a poor person doing it or a rich person doing it.
A poor person can't bribe. They're just lying. They're just being con artists. But if you bring the money to the table, that's capitalism, right? I don't know. You can read all the Wikipedia definitions you want. It doesn't sound like you know what capitalism is. You said political system. Is that what it says? Or economic system?
Economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by the state.
I don't want to get political here, but capitalism is the best. And he's got a good point. I don't know. I trust his definition of Canadian socialism over yours. I'll tell you that. And what he's saying is if you kill it and if you're in big television shows for years, you should be able to pay your kids way through college. I see nothing wrong with that.
The smartest and the richest go to the best schools. Am I wrong?
Is he?
Look, boys, I fucking grew up scratching nickels and making my way through the top. Okay? I am now a commercial helicopter pilot that owns his own company. Not doing that, by the way, thanks to our fucking shitty Canadian economy. I fucking now run a building supply. So, tell me how fucking money does not make things better for the rich, for your education.
What?
Geoff, Shuddy.
I think this guy's edible just kicked in.
Think about it. You guys are a fucking straight-up capitalist economy. The only way your education system works, look at all the assholes at Harvard. There's those third, fourth, fifth generation fucking kids there.
Look at them.
That are probably dumber than bricks. But guess what? They get fucking fancy-ass jobs. I don't know. This is probably taking too long. Sorry, boys. I'm ranting.
No.
I feel like he just talked himself out of his own argument.
It's a hard day at work, and I killed a case of beer in the parking lot. What can I say? Anyways.
Oh, there we go. It was a case of beer.
What's up, guys? Nice talking to you. See ya.
Not an edible.
The argument isn't that it doesn't happen. Kevin and I have never said that. It's that it's not right, no matter who does it.
Yeah, bribes are still against the law. And isn't that sort of how the whole college admissions thing?
Just because she had the money to do it versus someone who doesn't.
What's his voicemailer's name? Does it say?
I don't know. Just say Guy.
All right, Guy. You hear the cucks that I have to deal with, don't you? just stay up in Canada. You don't want to deal with this bullshit. They're trying to take it. They're trying to ruin America.
We're not true patriots like you, Geoff.
Yeah, it sounds like this guy knows what American capitalism is, and wants us to be the best version of ourselves.
I'm willing to give up my spot at a college so a dopey, dumb rich girl can take it for me.
Oh, I've done more for rich girls. I don't even know what that meant.
Oh, it's the same guy again.
It's Chris again. Sorry about that little rant about socialism, capitalism.
I Googled capitalism, and you know what?
Yes,
I have some more things to say.
You're on thin fucking ice. You're on thin Molson ice. This better be about fucking farts, Chris.
I'm on your side, Chris.
I got really worked up after a fucking phone call from work, and I just had to vent, and sadly, you guys were the first person I called. Listen, I have my own children. Lori Loughlin, the reason why she did what she did was she was hoping her probably adorably cute, however dipshit daughter would pick something up in college. She would probably get a fucking decent job and maybe make something of her life instead of being just a dumb shit her whole life, which honestly most rich kids are. So I don't know. I'm still kind of on her side. Sorry, Kevin. I know you hate this bullshit, but I'm kind of with Geoff on this one, but I'm also with Kevin on this one. And also, Kevin, dude, you got put in a private school that your family paid for. You know, like
that's
they
true.
Paid money so you could try and get a better education. Didn't it work?
They paid my tuition, not bribes.
Nah,
but I
you
get
don't know that. It was probably like a Billy Madison situation where they actually bribed Rock, R-O-K, R-O-C-K.
I had a point, but I forgot it.
Well, thanks, Chris. And I thought you made amazing points in the first voicemail.
Oh, well, okay, I remember what I was going to say. I'm a pretty stupid guy, and we covered this fairly recently. Like, I didn't have to get bribed. I didn't go to a school that was, like, head and shoulders above what I was capable of, but I guess my SAT scores are higher than my actual IQ because turns out I wasn't really prepared for this school. Maybe I would have if I put a little bit more effort in and I wasn't blindsided about how hard and intense college can be. But turns out, if we're fucking being honest, friends, I was never going to be an open heart surgeon. I was never going to be a fucking scientist or biologist fucking
what was
curing
your
diseases
major?
And stuff. Undeclared.
That was a good TV show, so I understand why you'd go with that.
So, like, in all honesty, and if she was too dumb to get into UCLA, fucking do what I did.
USC.
You know what? You find your strengths. Yeah. You know what? A college education probably wasn't going to benefit me much because what was I going to do with it afterwards? I'm not. The only way I can benefit my stupid ass can benefit society is telling jokes and lightening the mood a little bit. You had a stressful day. You put on MSPH. You listen to the Ella Show. You get a few laughs. And takes the edge off a little bit. That's the best way I could figure to contribute to society. And nobody had to lose their spot in a school for it. And nobody had to get bribed. I found you overcompensate. What I lack in intelligence, I make up for in dick jokes.
That's a fair point. But what he's saying is that Lori Loughlin, MGL, is just doing her motherly duty to help push her kid along and set her kid on the right way. Did she go about it in a not above board way? I don't know, who's to say? But
I can't
believe the fact that she served jail time is proof that she did not do it in an above board way.
You want me to go through and find fucking bullshit ass jail sentences? Because I can do that all day.
This isn't a bullshit ass jail sentence. She bribed people.
I can't believe how much traction fucking Aunt Lori has gotten. Or no, Aunt Becky. Aunt Lori. All right. There's no way this fucking voicemail is about Lori Loughlin. Please. Fucking Jeeva, save me.
Come on.
This is Future Shuddy. Shuddy. If I don't talk about Mountain Dew, Major Melon, and my weed lean, remind me, or keep me in the nuts. And Geoff is still a pussy. Shuddy.
All right. Future Shuddy. Is that a new character? Have we ever heard? I know we've heard from Pseudo Shuddy, but never Future Shuddy. All right, fuck me.
I don't know. The reference about the Melon Mountain Dew just had me think of a sweet new Pornhub channel that I've been following, Wet Melons.
Is that Moist Bosoms?
I don't know. It's just a username. It's just this really hot girl who never shows her face, who's got sick boobs and is like really thin. And it's her and the same dude. I'm assuming it's her boyfriend.
I thought it was.
I mean,
I thought it was a new hashtag you found or something, or a new subgenre of porn, just soaking wet tits.
no. It's a
That's
channel.
her name.
Wet Melons.
Might have to check that out.
She's hot. I don't know. I didn't know what to say to that guy's.
Oh, wet melons?
Yeah, I didn't know what to say to that guy's voicemail and him calling me a pussy. So
Yeah.
Wet Melons. There's a Pornhub channel for you, sir. Even though you came in strong,
Let's try this one.
probably don't deserve it. Pussy.
Hey, no idea if this is the right number. First time caller.
You're there.
Just wanted to say, fuck you guys. Sorry you lost your job, Kevin. I wish you
That's
luck.
okay.
And,
Wrong number.
long time subscriber and recent, Patreon subscriber, within the last year.
Is this the guy from Office Space? I feel like he's going to tell me that I need to come in on Saturday.
Oh, what is that guy? What is that character's name? Lumberg.
Yeah. Are we getting Lumberg right now? Is this guy going to scold us over our TPS reports?
A year ago, man. Are you in the Discord channel? Better be.
Not that recent. Yeah, fuck yeah. Rock on, guys. You're doing awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, friend. And thank you for not moving our desks to the basement. I appreciate
thanks.
it. Not sticking us next
Stay
to
there.
Milton.
It sounded like you took a nap at the end of that voicemail.
No. And
You
that's
guys
it.
are always saying,
I'm fucking going back to bed. All right.
This is Michael Woldridge in Corpus Christi, Texas.
How formal. First and last name, exact city and state.
yeah, ASL.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, baby.
My blood type is A positive. My social security number is...
I'm a Virgo.
Kevin,
I did
messages
kiss
for
a guy
you.
once when I was in college. What can you do? It's college. All right, let's go. Here's a voicemail.
Steve,
My question
Texas.
is,
Kevin, messages for you. I'm listening today. I know you guys have quite a big following now, so I don't know if you'll get to this.
We are enormous, Michael. Massive. I can't even
Just
leave my
like our
apartment.
dicks.
There's fucking TMZ is camped out in Poop Slime Alley. I got fucking ABC News parked out front.
I can't go to the Quakertown Walmart without people asking me for autographs. I'm inundated with it.
We're swamped.
good word. If
I have
this
to get
podcast gets
disguises.
any bigger, I'm gonna have to quit it because it's not even worth my time.
I'm going to have to move if this continues this way.
On Jeff's Amazon wish list, we're going to have to put 3 pairs of glasses with fake nose and mustache attached so we can just go out and live our lives.
Yeah, I can't.
but-
I'm dreading when everything's back open.
So today is January 12th. So I was listening to today's episode,
Not too far off.
and in the Easter egg, Geoff says he's sort of in the dumps, and instead of saying what's wrong or what's going on, Geoff, why are you feeling down, Kevin jumps straight to, oh, this lighting makes my nose disappear. So
Oh, man, I sound like the biggest
That's right,
dick.
Michael. They're terrible friends, aren't they?
Wow.
Yeah, you're getting to the bottom of this.
Man, that makes me sound like the biggest cocksucker on earth.
Yeah. Yep.
Shut up, Jeff. Where'd my nose go?
Why? What is wrong with my lighting?
Oh, my God.
it was kind of a dick response, but I love you, Kevin. And
Yeah, it was.
We're all in
like
agreement
to
on
know.
that.
Yeah, it's a good point. I felt that at the time too. So.
I didn't even notice it in the moment. I don't even.
Oh, my God. Hold on. I got to rewind it a little bit.
Kevin. And Jeff, I would like to know what's going on. Why were you in the dumps today? Just got finished listening to the podcast. Going to go ahead and watch it on YouTube at Mad Scientist Party Hour / YouTube, I think. All right, fine.
Yeah,
So, Jeff, what was wrong 2 weeks ago?
I mean, we do this podcast on a Monday, so it probably was very connected to Sunday football.
That's what I think it was, and that's why it probably got glossed over.
Yeah. I've been on a rough streak here in January. I can't even remember specifically what I was down in the dumps in about that time because I've been so much further down in the dumps here in recent weeks. But
did you have money on Buffalo yesterday?
No, I had the Bucks. I actually had a good day yesterday.
Yeah, I know
I didn't bet that
Shuddy and I probably came off like, well, me especially, because I just completely dismissed what Jeff said and bitched about my lighting. But usually when Jeff says I'm down in the dumps, it's because he fucking lost money gambling, and I don't know. I try not to pick at it, or like Jeff. Hopefully, I'm not peeling the veil back too far, but sometimes Jeff will be all bummed out, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm just fucking fat."
Yeah.
Which
honestly
has happened.
Me in the dumps wasn't going to make for interesting content, but I'm happy you care. I mean,
you being in the dumps and Kevin ignoring it made for good content, though.
Yeah. We just had to plant that
there.
seed and harvest a couple weeks later.
Yeah, we got there. It was one of those Easter eggs that you do. Isn't that funny? It was an Easter egg. In an Easter egg. Hey, you got the joke, right? Yeah, he doesn't care about us. It's funny. It's just a joke.
All right, you want to do one more voicemail?
Let's do it.
All right.
As long as it's not Hyper Chris.
Yo. Frat.
He's coming.
Sharon, pass me that volcano bag over there.
Told you, dude. Wet melons.
Sharon, give me another volcano bag.
Man, we got pseudo Shuddy and future Shuddy on the same episode.
I want to announce a new event that, Dom has been doing, and it's this wrestling thing where guys, get together and they roll around on the mat in the ring, and it's great.
What is he doing?
There's also,
I think we're getting some pseudo Shuddy improv.
Yeah, no, I meant what was Jeff doing, but he was picking up Alley Muffin. He just wheeled away to the other side of his starkly decorated room.
Yeah, and by the expression on Allie Muffin's face, that caught her completely off guard.
That's just how her face looks. Allie, they're talking shit about you. Little muffin.
Little mama.
Oh, sorry. She was like knocking on my. You guys will see. Well, excuse me. The viewers will see that I turned back a couple times throughout the podcast. She's just knocking at my door, and when she wants to come in, she'll just like scratch at my door. So I had to let her in. And
yeah, she wants to be a part of the team.
Yeah, when
she looks so unhappy. It must be a while since you've had her anal glands expelled.
Well, good news about that actually. Gavin Newsom has lifted the stay-at-home order, or is rumored to be lifting the stay-at-home order.
No, he announced
so
it.
I'm about to get her anal sac expelled. Yeah, expelled.
Yeah, you can go and get Allie milked now.
Yeah, now I can get her ass juices.
Oh, that's foul.
Secreted.
How many days away were you from going on YouTube and looking at self-help tutorials on how to milk your dog's asshole?
0. I would have found. Come on, dude. We can find someone.
Would you have taken her to a back alley anal gland expeller?
yeah. I would have gotten black market anal sac expulsion.
I mean, can't I just pop it like a zit?
Yeah, how hard can it be? But no, I was never gonna do it. If anything, I would have just try to financially incentivize Cheech.
No.
I have 2 brothers. I gotta,
Can't you get a device
do stuff?
Sort of like when they tap into a maple tree to get the sap out? Can't they fit her bunghole with a little valve? Like a trumpet?
What do you mean? I don't know
like
how
a
they
spit
do it,
valve
Kevin.
on a trumpet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just like a little like a pressure release valve that you can just, you spin a little wheel, her ass juice flies out, and then you don't have to go see the vet.
You really don't want to do that in your home. It smells very badly.
Why do they have, do all dogs have that?
Yes, they do, but it's not.
Is it only lady dogs?
I shouldn't say. Usually, when a dog scoots their butt on the carpet, that gland is full of fluid, and it's itchy. It's like a hemorrhoid, essentially.
Like, I've never personally owned a dog. I've lived in a house where we have dogs, and I walk them and stuff, but I've never been on vet duty, grooming duty, or anything like that. I don't ever remember my mom being like, "Oh, I got to go get the dogs milked today."
Does she take them to the groomer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's probably just done. And
they do it there.
Your mother's just not juvenile like we are, where we discuss that it's happening.
Do they milk anything else? Like, what else happens
I got
that we don't know
nipples,
about?
Greg, can you milk me?
Like, is there other, groomed? I thought that was just a haircut. Now they're fucking milking asses? Like, what else happens?
I mean, I guess it's like doing a spa treatment.
Yeah.
It's a
My
spa
girl
treatment.
She gets her nails did. She gets her bath. She gets a blueberry facial. Her anal sac expelled.
Are you for real with the blueberry facial?
What's up?
Is that real or is that a joke? The blueberry facial?
No, it's an addition on top of the full service deluxe.
How does she just
package
not
she gets?
Eat it? Like, if you put blueberry slime on a dog's face, I
Jesus.
feel like they're going to want to eat it.
Are you fucking retard? They don't mash blueberries and put it on their face. It's some sort of fucking blueberry scented lotion or ointment or cleaning gel.
Okay, why would a dog not lick blueberry scented things? Why are you
Because
gonna
they
make it
wash it
treats?
off her face.
You don't even know what happens.
A blueberry facial
also-
is an excellent way of getting rid of tear stains and enhancing the coat's color naturally while providing a calming, aromatherapeutic experience for your dog or cat.
I want to see a picture of Allie, just eyes bugged out, caked with fucking blueberries all over her face.
Yeah.
Can you ask them to send a picture?
I just want to know you guys are doing it. I got to take your word for it. Bro, I want to see photographic evidence.
Yeah, I want video footage of you giving my dog the full services package. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's the other thing. She does just lick all the time. I mean, she's a dog. She'll randomly just be licking, like in the air. So maybe she is licking whatever is left of the blueberry ointment. I don't know. She's just licking.
Yeah, she's trying to get that residue.
Yeah, maybe there could be something to that for sure.
Hey, I can't blame her. Fucking blueberry slime is delicious.
I fucking love blueberry. I have blueberry jam in my fridge right now. I don't eat it every day because I want to save it. That's how much I like it. And it's good blueberry jam. I love blueberries. That's not what we're talking about here. I don't know why she licks her face. Maybe it has something to do with the blueberry
I've sent you
facial.
some pictures of dogs having blueberry facials.
Oh, all right.
Mama,
I'm very curious.
you know what this looks like?
Oh my God. That's all right. The first one is just a moist dog. That's not to be confused with moist melons.
Yeah, the blue didn't really come across very well in that one, but the next two.
Wet melons.
Wet melons.
Sick tits.
And there's the blueberry facial bottle. South Bark.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is very silly.
My brother was listening to a podcast. We're talking about my family loves dogs and horses. We're talking about. He was saying how there was some podcast he was listening to with a biologist, scientist, whatever, who knows a lot about animals, and apparently horses are the 5th smartest animal and dogs are the 4th smartest animal. So I feel like when she's got that blueberry lotion shampoo applied to her, she probably knows not to fucking eat it, right? She probably knows not to maybe not. I don't know. I'm not there. I got to get the footage, I guess. But it's like some dogs are fucking dumb, like they are, most of them are, but I feel like if they were rummaging around and they smelled poisonous like berries or poisonous things, like they wouldn't eat it.
Don't they eat chocolate and that's bad for them?
Yes.
Well, I thought they don't eat chocolate. I just thought chocolate was bad for them. Like if I put like a fucking candy bar, I'm not going to do it, but if I put a candy bar like in her doggy bowl,
she's going to
she's
eat
not
it.
going to be like, this is not good for me and not eat it. She's going to devour that thing.
Bullshit. I bet you she smells it and doesn't eat it. God.
You're full of shit.
Damn it. I know my girl wouldn't eat it. I know
your girl
she
would go ham on that more. You wouldn't be able to get it away from her. That's how quick she would devour it.
Bullshit. She would smell it. She'd be like, this would fucking kill me.
Nope.
This doesn't fit along with my diet, my nutrition.
You're
I'm not doing
projecting.
it. Don't go anywhere. You come back here. We're talking about you. Damn it. She's gone. You pissed her off, Shuddy.
She knows that you're full of shit.
No,
She's like, I would really like a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
right now.
I'm writing checks her ass can't cash.
She's going to Grace. She's like, oh, chocolate sounds good right now.
She's hearing this is a terrible idea. I gotta leave this room.
She's
Oh
like,
my
did
God.
I hear candy bar in my dog dish? Let me go look.
She's like, oh, they're trying to poison me.
Hey, I'm telling you, she would smell it and she'd be like, no way, this is bad news. I'm done.
No.
Or I'm not eating it.
You're projecting.
We need like a fucking whatever could save her instantly. Like if there's like, I don't know, like a shot or a remedy, whatever. We need a vet on site. So just to trial this.
No.
Because I think she would pass on the candy.
She would
or the
not.
chocolate.
I don't
So
think you would
don't-
ever
never
find a
even met
dog
her. What
that
do you
would
fucking
pass
know?
on chocolate.
You never even met Allie.
I've known enough dogs to know that you are incorrect.
You're gonna stereotype my dog.
Yep.
You think all dogs are the same?
I'm pigeonholing her for sure.
She's back. She heard you talking shit.
All right, well, hey, thanks for listening, friends.
Yeah, this went off the rails.
Yeah.
Hey, the little things. Watch it. That's your homework. And St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Excuse me. Wait,
Yeah.
what's the full title? I might have.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre. You got it.
Twitch.tv/DomV311. Jeff, shoot me a reminder about that Denzel movie because I might forget. But
Shoot us both a reminder.
I'll watch that
Put
with
it
you.
on your notepad.
Wait, you're busy with other stuff. What are you doing? What are you working on?
Yeah, watching anime.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, I'll send you a reminder.
And if you need more MSPH in your life, friends, please check out patreon.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. We got a ton of stuff there, tons of content. Shuddy Boy keeps starting more shows and shit, and do a fucking He-Man toy show or He-Man watch-along show.
Yeah, we're producing new content at the fucking volume of Netflix.
For real. Yeah, Shuddy Boy's got some sort of teaser for us on the Patreon show tonight, so
I'm going to do something you're going to need subtitles.
keep your ears peeled for that. Somebody did shoot us an email for a take we can do on supermarket queefs, which I'll pitch you guys over there as well, which will be fun.
I saw the email. I am in for it.
Okay, cool. And if you haven't done so already, if you wouldn't mind hooking us up on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, 5-star review, we're getting there. We're coming for you fucking 4 digits. We're going to get that thousandth review. I'm calling it.
We're at 920 right now.
Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, we're fucking getting there. Thank you all so much who have already done so. And if you want to be a part of voicemails, yay, maybe you could chime in about how dumb Jeff is with dogs and chocolate. You just call 201-472-0139 and leave a message after the beep. Or as always, you can shoot your emails to madscientistpartyhour@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm at Kevin Kraft.
At Shuddy Boy.
Whatever. I'm not even an Instagram guy. I don't do shit. Follow MSPH podcast.
Just go to my OnlyFans. You can see my wet melons.
Fade the Media, that's Jeff's other podcast. Be sure to check that
follow
out.
that. We're not Instagram people either, though.
Yeah, fuck social media. Fuck promoting things.
Let's see. What else? Shuddy, you got
Pussies.
anything?
I got nothing.
Word. YouTube.com/Mad Scientist Party Hour. Subscribe and check us out if you want to see full video episodes and Jeff's Dexter Kill Room. And that's about it, friends. But until next time, ooh, something.